Hello kids, this is T Rainy Production. You are watching a total brand new episode in a series about culture all around the world. And now let's check out what we're gonna have for today. So yes, we're going to talk about the table manner. But actually, to be more specific, this is the UK's table manners. And now let's start with the arrangement of seats in a British party. The host and hostess take their hat seats at either end of the table. The first important male guest is seated to the right of the hostess. The subsequent important male guest occupies the seat in the left of the hostess. The first important female guest is seated to the right of the host. The subsequent important female guest occupy the seat in the left of the host. The male and female guests are arranged to take alternate seats. Couples are not allowed to sit next to each other. The distance among guests in the party is equal. So basically that is how the seats in the British party should be arranged. How about the table? Let's check it out in the next part, table setting. Place the surface central place plate 1 to 2 inches, which is around 2 centimeters from the edge of the table. Soup bowl should be placed on the dinner plate. The napkin can be folded and placed on the dinner plate. Now place the knives and the spoon to the right of the plate, 2 centimeters from the plate. The knife handle is 2 centimeters from the edge of the table. The rule is soup spoon, fish knife, meat knife, outside in respectively. And the intervals between knives and spoon are equal, about 1 to 2 centimeters. From the left, place the dessert fork on immediate left of the plate. Place the dinner fork to the left of the dessert fork and so on. The intervals among types of forks are also equal, 1 to 2 centimeters. Place the bread plate on the top left of the dinner plate. Compared to the position of the dinner fork, we see the center of the bread and the head of the fork are on a straight line. But the knife is placed on the bread plate a quarter from the right of this plate. The dessert knife and spoon are placed above the central plate, parallel with the edge of the table. On opposite direction, it means the head of the spoon is on the left, while the head of the knife is on the right. To the top right of the dinner plate, starting from left, place the water glass, the champagne glass used with soup, the white wine glass used with chicken or fishy foods, red wine glass used with main course, and the last dessert wine glass. The golden rule for all utensils is always work from the outside in. We have just finished with the arranging steps, which is a little bit complex, right? How about moving to something more practical, and I'm sure that it will be useful information when going on tours with guests. During the meal, English people usually use knife and fork in almost every dish, except from soup. It can be said that English table manners are much more formal than that of Americans. Since the Americans usually use their hands, especially for fast food like pizza or chips, English people only use their hands when eating sandwiches, chips, corn, and fruit. And here are some do's and don'ts that you should follow if you want to have exactly the same formal table manners as the English people. Sit with your back straight, and never sit with your chin in your hand or put your arms on the table. Use the knife with your right hand and the fork with your left hand. As you're slicing the food, you can slowly enjoy it at the same time, but remember that don't eat the soup by raising your bowl up. Usually place your knife inward during your meal, or else it will be considered impolite. Avoid putting down your knife and using your fork with your right hand instead. Fold your napkin neatly and use one of the 4 corners and gently wipe around your mouth. Never use the napkin to wipe across your mouth. After the meal, in case you're on resting mode, place the knife and fork crossed each other with fork over knife and the prongs pointing down in the inverted V. When you're finished with the main course, the utensils should be placed together on the plate with the fork tines down and the knife turned inward, anywhere between the clock position of 4 and 6. So, that is the end of the first episode in the series about culture around the world. We hope that you did have a wonderful and relaxing time with us. See you on the next episode.